Penni Blaze is a seasoned entrepreneur and CEO of the Iprologic Group, a company that's revolutionised the casino gaming industry. And Penni joins us now. How are you today?
I'm good. Well, thank you. And how about yourself?
I'm excellent, thanks. So, what was it that inspired you to create this online application that gives casino players an edge while playing games like roulette and baccarat?
Quite frankly, casinos obviously have been in business for a very long time. And no matter what we do, they're still going to be in business because there's always a house edge.
Yeah.
What I have found was specifically the game of roulette, which is probably one, if not the oldest game out there in casinos, because of the odds that the table provides, all the way up to 36-1. And what happens is people go on these tables and they start putting chips all over the place, hoping to just hit one number, and that can and will happen. But you're not going to do that all the time. There's 36 numbers out there, and what I realized was if there was a program that allows us to take so many inputs from what comes off the wheel and be able to generate a sequence of numbers that gives us the probability of hitting, that will increase the chances of someone being successful playing roulette. And that's what it is. There is nothing out there that is guaranteed, okay? But having that edge, having that, algorithm-based software that produces predictive numbers, it gives you an edge of not only the possibility of winning more consistently, but it gives you a little more confidence in playing. So that's what gave us the influence to say, okay, let's go out there and produce something that will give someone more confidence in playing and also increases their probability of winning.
So, how easy is it to play on the application? Do you need any special knowledge, or could anybody that knows how to gamble play on it?
I don't want to seem, biased to some people who are professionals as well as who is the amateurs, but I will tell you in plain words, even Mickey Mouse can use this.
Yeah.
Basically, all it is, the application is something that can be used on a mobile device, on tablets, iPads, PCs, laptops. It requires no downloads. So as long as someone opens this on their phone or their computer, all they have to do is whatever numbers come down on the roulette wheel or table, they just input it, simply just press that number on their application on the device. And when it is time to make their bets, the numbers are going to be populated. They're going to be predictive numbers that are going to show up on the screen, and they are just going to bet these numbers. So in essence, you don't have to know how to play. Yes, there is a proven fact. In order to win, you have to be able to know how to play. But in this case, if just like a person would play the lottery, okay, they would take a card, they would just fill out numbers, and then they hope to win. The chances of hitting the lottery is a lot slimmer than hitting with roulette with only 36 numbers. But once you put the inputs into the application, it is going to spit out the numbers, and you are just going to go and just key those things in on the RNG online or any casino roulette machine. And that's it. That's all you have to do is put the numbers in. These are suggested numbers that have a very high chance of a high probability of winning. That's all.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
And if it does increase your chance of winning, surely there's a catch, right?
There is a catch. The catch is your own need for generating a profit beyond what is, reality. I've always said in all of my videos and all of the tutorials that needs can always be met, but greed will never be satisfied. I've always said a masterpiece is never urgent. I don't know which Picasso painting took 2 days. It took years. So this is the thing. Once you have put this out there, your whole structure is based on money management, discipline, and following the system. Systems work and people fail. So as long as you have that discipline to say, okay, I am going to play, I'm going to make a certain target, which is maybe $20, $30, $15, whatever it is. I am going to come out, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to come back in after a few minutes. By and large, you're going to be making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per day, depending on what your bankroll is. For the higher player, of course, if you made, 100 units in an hour and you were playing with $10, you've made $1,000. $10. But if you were playing with $1, you've made $100. The fact is the units still are the same, whatever you made, but it's the dollar amount that boosts what's your profit. The difference between a smaller player and a large and a bigger player. So in conclusion to what you just asked, it's money management, discipline, and using the software the correct way will 100%, even with a few misses, using the right progressions that's built into the software will generate a very lucrative profit. For most people who we have spoken to or have written to us, they've said, look, we're averaging anywhere between $150 to $200 an hour. And if you take that, even if that was the only thing you did for the day, 1 hour of play, $200 times 30 days is $6,000 a month. You're talking about a $70,000 a year income.
That's impressive. And so are there any plans to add new features to the app anytime soon?
I'll tell you what, the app is always being updated as far as sequence of numbers. I don't think, I employ the concept of when something works, don't try to fix it. Okay. And yes, there may be a few more bells and whistles that'll be added for the convenience of, making things a little more simpler. But I think for now, I don't foresee in the coming months that there will be any additions to this. Why? Because it's working so well. There's 100 ways to use this. And what we have done was we have put out on various videos on our YouTube channel. We've put out strategies and systems that we sanction, that we believe in, that we have tested ourselves. But we also have put out strategies or systems that customers wrote in to tell us, hey, this thing is just amazing. It's blowing out of the water. You have changed my life. I have quit my job. I'm working 2-3 hours a day, and this is what I've been using. So yes and no, there will be some things that'll come out later on that'll just be a little, it'll just be a little tweak. But as far as the general concept of this and how it's used, we're not going to change that. It's easy enough that everyone can use it, because sometimes I feel that, you try to upgrade too much and then it becomes confusing to someone.
Well, where are we able to find the app if we want to play?
You can go to www.iprologicfx.com. That's www.iprologicfx as in Fox, X as in X-ray, iprologicfx.com.
Excellent. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great having you on.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is mine, and I do hope that the world could come out there and check out our website. If not for nothing, even if they tried our program for one day just in test mode, they will see how this is going to be something that would literally change their lives. It is not a replacement of income. It's a supplement. But again, you can't win on yesterday's efforts, but you can certainly succeed on today's attempts. And that's what we want our customers to do, is to come to look and see how this can benefit them in the future. So thank you for having us on. And we wish the entire world to be safe and to be happy and to be successful.